Most digital transformations focus on tech, but here's the truth no one talks about. People are the key to success. Some time ago we had an idea. What if we created a different type of PLM event? Not just slides and tech features, not another vendor showcase, something that's human. What if we focus less on tech and more on connection? A space that feels warm, inspiring and real, where people can come together to think, to learn and to grow. A place where people could come together to discuss what it really takes to move things forward and to drive change. To learn together, discuss openly and to share their experiences in real transformations. That's how the Share PLM Summit was born. Behind the scenes, this event has been built with a lot of care, intention and planning. The team has been spending a lot of hours to put a very good experience together. But not just our internal team, also the speakers, the sponsors and the guests. Everyone has really co-created this experience and I think that's what made it so powerful. 5 things I loved about the event. The first one, the setup was pure magic. I loved that we chose this bodega because I think it really took us out of our world and brought us into a parallel reality where people were just more open, they were more willing to share and they felt safe. It created a very magical environment. The second one, it's great to see so many women in the room. It was around 40-60, so we had 40% of women and 60% of men. And that's something I'm very proud about because there were some events where I was the only woman. For me, it's like an achievement to see so many women in the room and I think it highlights the need for more feminine energy in this type of tech projects. Okay, the third one, we had industry legends like Oleg Shilovitsky, Jos Voskuil, Rob Ferroni or Martin Eigner. These are people I've learned a lot from and I felt very honored to have them at our event. But also our own clients who are very busy, some of them they have very big teams and they took the time to come there and to share their experiences. They have incredible knowledge that they were so generous to share with us. So that felt like a space of collaboration that I just loved and I think many people learned a lot from this setup. 4, the amazing work of the team. There were so many moments when I look around and I felt I'm so proud of these people. From making coffee to managing tech setups, they were really putting all their effort to make sure that guests felt welcome. And I think we could really see that there was a lot of care in the event. They really saw our value of taking ownership and making things happen. And that made me feel very proud. And the 5th element is the human energy. It's difficult to describe, but it's what happens when a group of people that share common interests are put together in a room and there is a magical energy going around that's so human. And I think we could really feel it at the event. Things I will improve next time. Okay, the first one is Wi-Fi. We didn't know that we wouldn't have Wi-Fi in the bodega. We kind of assumed it. It was something that was a bit annoying for some of the guests. So in the next setup, we will make sure that we have a good Wi-Fi connection. The second one is the chairs. Some people mentioned that the chairs were uncomfortable. So we need to make sure that we have a good seating environment. Third one is the coffee. Sometimes the coffee came late or didn't come. I think that coffee is important in this kind of events and it needs to be available all the time. Fourth, I think the catering was a bit slow at some points. Things are a bit slower in Andalusia, but 10 minutes in a personal setup is not much. In a business setup, it does make a difference. So I think next time we need to choose a partner that makes sure to keep the timing. Okay, my final thoughts. I think that this event reminded me why I love doing what I do so much. It's not about tech, it's not about slides, it's about people. It's about creating a space where change feels good for humans. If you were part of the event, thank you very much for supporting us and making this happen. And if you weren't, I hope to see you next year. Let's keep building a future that's boldly human.